Let's go! I am a genuinely happy hunter right now because this thing is wild. It's amazing. I love it. And unfortunately, because of work, I couldn't make a video much earlier. But now that I don't have work at the moment, I'm on my days off, I finally get to talk about this. And the great thing is, I've been watching it so many times while I was at work during my breaks that I've had time to let it simmer, cook, and settle in my brain. There was just so many elements in this game that I genuinely enjoyed, and I'm really excited for what Capcom has in store for us for Monster Hunter Wilds for 2025. I want to see more. I want to see the weapon types. I want to see combat. I want to see the new monsters. I want to see a lot of things with this game. But for 1 minute and 30 seconds, they were able to satisfy the one thing I really wanted from a new Monster Hunter game. A true open world experience with a lot of dynamic events happening. This was something that I mentioned in my previous video about how Dragon's Dogma 2 can possibly influence a lot of the elements in Monster Hunter, and I'm kind of lagging here, there, and everywhere with my statements right now just because of the fact that I'm super excited for this. This looks amazing. I want it. I really want it. And that just kind of showcases how good Capcom did with this 1 minute and 30-second presentation. Now, what they've demonstrated here are some key things that we're going to be expecting with this upcoming title. The first one is that monsters will have a more dynamic interaction with one another. In previous Monster Hunter games, especially with the older titles from 1st to 4th generation, monsters didn't really interact with one another naturally, and with 5th generation, we got the likes of Turf Wars and the bond mechanic. Having said that, however, with this one, we can see that the stampeding creatures are deliberately attacking the smaller creatures as they're chasing you down. So that's actually a deliberate action. It doesn't feel like it's scripted in any way, shape, or form, at least from what we've seen so far. Alongside this, the weather mechanic is probably one of the key things that really surprised me here, because not only does the sandstorm come in order to cover the entire area, but they also had the lightning storms, and when the lightning struck the ground, it struck one of the creatures as well, creating a lightning rod on the creature's back. So there's genuine interaction with the natural elements of the game with the creatures out there. So is there a possibility that some of the monsters like elder dragons could actually manipulate that weather mechanic they're showcasing in this trailer? I can't wait to see what they have in store for us regarding that kind of interaction. And another thing I want to quickly talk about is the sheer scale of this entire desert locale. It's definitely massive compared to something like the Sandy Plains or the Wildspire Waste. So if we're not going to be getting a full open world experience with Monster Hunter Wilds, this is the next best evolution, creating a massive locale that makes it feel open world like. And the fact that we get this raptor bird wyvern thing that we can jump around and glide with really demonstrates that Capcom is going for that open world like setting, because you not only have this massive locale that we see in the trailer, you also have the means of transportation in order to explore it. I can't wait to see more of what this thing is capable of, because a lot of people have noticed this as well. That creature is not just carrying baggage, it's also carrying a bowgun on the side. So it's possible that this raptor creature may well act as a portable camp where we can change our equipment on the fly. That would be super awesome in my opinion. And yeah, overall, I'm really satisfied with what we've seen in the trailer, because everything that I was expecting for Monster Hunter in terms of evolution, they've demonstrated so far. Now, the only thing I'm waiting for at this point is the combat mechanics. Are there going to be new weapon types, new movesets, things like that? Hopefully, Capcom will give us another trailer real soon before the release of the game. That way, we get to see more of what's behind the scenes regarding this particular project. I really am excited for Monster Hunter Wilds. So, with that being said, what do you think about Monster Hunter Wilds as of right now, based on the recent trailer that Capcom did during the Game Awards? Let us know in the comments below your overall thoughts and opinions regarding this upcoming Monster Hunter game in 2025. And as always, if you enjoyed these videos, please consider hitting the like on the video itself and subscribing to the channel, as well as hitting that bell icon so you can go ahead and catch up on any other content that I might be doing in future. Until then, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks ever so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Onward and upward.